Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Jeffrey Darty, the Christian Whistleblower, here to bring you some gospel truth. And I'm here to talk to you about Irma. Be still. Jeff, what in the world are you talking about? Well, let me share with you what I'm talking about. Let me make it very plain to you what I'm talking about. Let me make it very clear to you what I'm talking about. Let me be very clear to you what I'm talking about. In the same day, when the evening was come, the Christ said unto them, Let us pass over unto the other side. And on the same day, when the evening was come, the Christ said to them, Let us pass over to the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship. And there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he, the Christ, was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they woke him, and they said unto him, Master, don't you care that we perish? And he arose, rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith? And they feared exceedingly and said to one another, What manner of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him? Surely, surely, I say unto you, he that believes on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever you ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. It's evening on the East Coast of the United States. There is a great storm of wind out in the ocean. Waves are beating our collective ship. Many people are saying, we're going down, we're going to sink, it's going to be disaster. And yet, I live in Florida. I live in one of the projected paths. And I'm telling you right now, I'm in the back of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And as I watch YouTube and listen to people that I know, listen to people that I don't know, listen to people that I do respect, listen to people I don't respect, I've been woken out of my nap on a pillow with all of these cacophonous voices saying, don't you care that we're going to perish? Don't you care that we're going down? Don't you care that it's going to be disaster? So I wipe the sleep from my eyes. I stretch. Beach hair, don't care. Shake my head. And I rise. I rebuke the wind, and I say unto the sea, Peace, be still. I rebuke the wind of Irma, and I say unto Irma, peace, be still. And I fully expect the wind to cease, and I fully expect there to be a great calm. And I say to those I know, those I don't know, those I respect, those I don't respect, why are you so fearful? Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith? How is it that you have no faith? Some of us were supposed to be spiritual and we speak with fear. We're supposed to be spiritual and we speak with dread. We're supposed to be spiritual and we speak with great alarm and sensationalism. Why are you not asleep on a pillow? Why do you not arise, rebuke the wind, and say unto the sea, peace, be still? Do we believe the words of the Christ, or do we not believe the words of the Christ? Do we believe that we can do the things he did, or do we not believe we can do the things he did? Do we believe we can do greater things, or do we not believe we can do greater things? Why are you so fearful? I'm calling upon our new cosmic knowledge, gospel truth, Christian whistleblower, Jeffrey Daugherty's show family to join me. Our 7,000 member strong family. I'm calling upon the gospel truth, Jeffrey Daugherty, unindoctrinate Twitter family to join me. 117,000 strong. I'm calling on this 125,000 member group to join me, to stand up, stretch, yawn, wipe the sleep from your eyes because we've been relaxed. And I ask you to join me. And rebuke the wind, rebuke Irma, say unto the sea, peace, be still. And I invite you to watch the wind cease. I invite you to watch the great calm that arises. And I say to you, why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith? And I'm calling on our entire family every hour, every single hour at 11 minutes after the hour. Set your watches, set your clocks, set your devices. Every hour that you're awake at 11 minutes past the hour, I want you to stand and verbalize if you're able to stand. If not, if you can, figure your orientation. You can just do this. Figure your orientation. Orient yourself towards the storm. If it were me, I'd be this way. And I know it's 14 after, but we'll do our first one here on a 5 and say, Irma, I rebuke your wind. Irma, peace. Irma, be still. Irma, I rebuke your wind. Irma, peace. Irma, be still. Irma, take the northernmost track. Stay upon the watery depths. Irma, I rebuke your winds. Irma, peace. Irma, be still. Irma, take the northernmost track and stay over the watery deeps, even the watery depths. Every hour, 11 minutes after the hour, all 125,000 of us. And take note of those that are now speaking fear, saying fear, being fear. And take note of those that are being Christ-like and moving in the power of the Christ. And remember, when this passes, remember when there is a great calm. Remember when the wind ceases. Remember when peace comes, and remember when it's still. Remember who acted in fear and who acted like the Christ. Remember it. Remember it. Remember it. He that believes on me, the works I do, he will do. And greater than these he will do, because I go to my Father. And whatsoever you ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you shall ask me anything in my name, I will do it. If you want a little precedent, let me show you something that should make you almost ashamed of yourself. Some years ago, if you remember Pat Robertson rebuked a storm. Pat Robertson told a storm to move. Pat Robertson told a storm to be still. And guess what? It worked. Do you have the faith of Pat Robertson? Folks, if Pat Robertson can do it, if Pat Robertson can do it, and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here, so you can understand. Here are the possible tracks of the storm. One has it going into the Gulf of Mexico. One has it going up the East Coast, and one has it going and turning out to the sea. So we very simply say to this thing, Irma, take the northernmost track, remain over the depths of the sea. 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 Every day, every hour that you're awake, at 11 minutes past the hour, face the storm. Irma, I rebuke your winds. Irma, I rebuke your power. Irma, peace. Irma, be still. Irma, take the northernmost route. Remain over the depths of the sea. Do you believe the words of the Christ? Do you believe what he said? And do you believe that you are one of his disciples and followers? Why are you being so fearful? Every day, all of our family, 11 minutes after the hour. And remember, who was fear and who was faith? Remember who was Chicken Little and who was speaking the words of the Christ. Now, I want to also add that this is in no way saying that you should not take reasonable precautions. If you do take precautions to avoid a hurricane and a hurricane doesn't hit, the worst thing you have is some extra water, some extra supplies, and a few days away from home, hopefully with friends and family or in another place that you'd like to be. Take your normal precautions. Take the necessary precautions. Go ahead and do what is necessary to do with your place, with your person, and with the people you love. But every day at 11 after the hour, every hour you're awake, you're going to face the direction of the storm. You're going to focus your intent. You're going to point your finger, and you're going to say, as I am now, Irma, we rebuke you. You're going to say we because there's 125,000 of us. Irma, we rebuke you. Irma, we rebuke your winds. Irma, peace. Irma, be still. Irma, take the northernmost path and remain over the depths of the seas. I believe the words of the Christ. I believe this will be a defining moment in this new era. Sophia has risen. The power of the full Godhead is being focused on us. And we can focus it back by calling upon the power of the completed Christ. Prepare, do what you need to do, but every day, 11 minutes after the hour, do what you need to do. And remember, the attitudes of September. Who did what and how? Remember. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, bringing you the gospel truth about Irma. Peace. Be still. Join me. Be the Christ. Be the completed Christ with me. And we'll be together every day at 11 minutes after the hour. He rebuked the storm, and the wind stopped, and peace fell. What manner of man is this? What manner of people are these, that even the wind and the sea obeys them? We're the people that believe that we can do what the Christ said and even greater things. I'll see you again in spirit at 11 minutes after the next hour and every hour until then. I remain Jeffrey Daugherty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower, and your partner in faith.